Good morning. This is speaking Gomdi Sekar. Today we're going to see about UPSC examination book list. For limited book list will help you for your cracking the examination. Let's see now. Our first thing is very important. Book list. How many books we need to choosing is very important. More than that, if you're reading a single book as multiple revision, that's enough to crack your examination. Now we're going to see each subject wise what are the book limited we need to read and we need to make us practice more mark tests and we need to achieve examinations. Very important these things. Okay, let's move for your book list. First subject we're going to see is story book list for UPSC preliminary examination. Our first thing NCERT, you need to study as class 6 past story. Second thing NCERT class 7 our past story. First thing. Next we're going to see about NCERT class 8 our past second and third book. We need to read as two books is very important. Next, we're going to enough reading as Class 9, India and Contemporary World 1. We're going to see Class 9, India and Temporary World 2. Next, we're going to see Themes in Indian Story Part 1, Class 12. Next, Themes in Indian Story Part 2, Class 12 book. Next, Themes in Indian Story Part 3, Class 12 book. Next, very important thing in Tamil Nadu Samacher books, you need to write class 11 and 12 because they can be asked a similar question from that. It will be basic questions, can be schemes like they can be asked there. Next, we're going to see about history additional standard booklets when we need it. It's very important. After reading NCERT, you can take this one optional. A brief history of modern India spectrum. You need to read it fully because the books is very important to cracking the examination. Raju Hamir by author. Next, we're going to see Indian Struggle and Independence by Bibin Chandra. Next, we're going to see important things from our old NCERT books. It will help you for your reading after new NCERTs. You can read these old NCERT books for history. The first thing is Indian Ancient India, Class 11 by R.S. Sharma. Next, we're going to see for Medieval India, Class 9 by Satish Chandra. Next, third thing is Modern India, Class 10 by Bipin Chandra. Okay, next we're going to see a second subject is very important, Arts and Culture, the book list for UPSC preliminary examination, NCERT class 11 and Introduction to Indian Art. Next thing, The Indian Art and Culture by Nitin Singhani. Only selected chapter subtopics I can be given by next video. It will help you sure. Next we're going to see efficient IAS PG 365 Art and Culture magazine. These are three things is very important for art and culture. They can be given to very limited topic. Don't omit art and culture because they can be asked more heritage and culture like dances in India. These things can be asked in art and culture. Next, we're going to see about geography books list for UPSC preliminary exam. Our first thing NCERT class 6 Earth Our Habitat. Next NCERT class 7 Our Environment. Next NCERT class 8 Resource and Development. Next NCERT class 9 Contemporary India 1. Next NCERT class 10 Contemporary India 2. Next NCERT class 11 Fundamental of Physical Geography. Next, we're going to see about NCERT Class 11 Indian Physical Environment. Next, we're going to see about NCERT Class 12 Fundamental of Human Geography. Next, we're going to see about NCERT Class 12 Indian People and Economy. Next, we're going to see Geography's additional book list, which will help you for more than starting after NCERT. You can read these books. Certificate Physical and Human Geography, Go Cheng Leong. Who's taken this book as author Go Cheng Leong. Next, we're going to see Oxford Student Atlas is enough. If you're having NCERT, so your backside of book, you can have some atlas. You can read it that one. Next, we're going to see Orion Blackshear School Atlas book. We need to make a practice like mock test. It help you. Next, we're going to see as fourth subject as Indian Polity books list for UPSC. Only limited source you can take it. Don't take more books to study. If you're having a same book, one book, if you're having multiple time, you make a revision. So that's very important because multiple revision help you to cracking exam. And not only cracking exam, we should need more practice like mock test. Okay. Now we're going to see NCRT Class 6 for Social and Political Life 1. Next, we're going to see as NCRT Class 7 Social and Political Life 2. Next, NCRT Class 8 for Social and Political Life 3. Next, NCRT Class 9 Democratic Politics Part 1. Next, NCRT Class 10 Democratic Politics Part 2. Next, we're going to see NCRT Class 11 Indian Constitution at Work. NCRT Class 11 Political Theory. Next, NCRT Class 12 Contemporary World Politics. Next, we're going to see NCRT Class 12 Politics in India since Independence. Next, we're going to see standards, limited books for additional books which are read after completing NCRT. Polity you can take as Lakshmikant, it's very easy and shortcut methods are given. You can take a short notes is very important for every subject. Polity by Lakshmikant, D.G. Basu workbook. You take a workbook and write some mark tests. They can be given small question. It will help you for like reasoning assertion questions. Next subject we're going to see for economy Booklist for UPSC preliminary examination. And certainly they have only limited, okay? They just be taken these three books, very important. NCRT Class 10 Understanding Economic Development. Next NCRT Class 11 Indian Economic Development. Next NCRT Class 12 book Introduction to Macroeconomics. Next we're going to see about additional books for standard list now. Indian Economy by Ramesh Singh. Next, we're going to see Indian Economy Key Concept by Shankar Ganesh. If you're reading a Shankar Ganesh after you go through the Ramesh Singh, it will be very easy because you're understanding the concept. They were given like a one-line answer. It will help you to clear the full concept of Ramesh Singh. Next, if you are interested to take RM IAS economic notes, it will help you for your class notes. They can give us many shortcuts methods to write economy. Next, we're going to see Vision IAS PG 365 Economy. Next, we're going to see Environment Book List for UPSC Preliminary Examination for Shankar IAS book. Next, we're going to see Vision IAS PT 365 for Environment book. Vision is we can see as monthly magazine they can be give. You can download from your online or take a PDF. You can take a Xerox. Anything more than that's enough for your. I told you already we have a limited source only for book list for environment. No need to see very depth. It will be limited for our cracking small test in the newspaper. Next thing we're going to see Science and Technology book list for UPSC. Vision IASB 365 Science and Technology booklet Da Hindu. In Science and Technology, they can be asked ecology, environment, disaster management. Like this concept, they can be given for you. You need to take from that magazine, the Hindu newspaper editorial session. If you have it, you need to go through it. Next subject, we're going to see general studies. Like general science, it will help you for your cracking UPSC prelims multiple choice questions. NCRT Class 6, NCRT Class 7 book, NCRT Class 8, NCRT Class 9, NCRT Class 10, NCRT Class 11. You take as chemistry subject, take as unit 14 only. Not go through for every topics, only limited sources enough to crack your examination. NCRT Class 12 Biology, you can take as unit 4 and 5 to help you to clear your exam. Next, you take NCRT Class 12 Chemistry, unit 1 enough. No need to study every unit. Next, we're going to see as Class 12 Biology, Unit 8, 9, 10. This enough. Only three chapters very important. Next, we're going to see about Class 12 Biology. Last 4 chapters, we can see it. Okay, these are NCRTs, very important. Next, we're going to go through about NCRT standard books. We're going to see a science, a standard books additional. Only one books is there. One is Environment and Ecology, a complete guide by Raja Gopalan. This book you can go and download in net and you can take Xerox and read it. It's very important. After completing NCRT, only you need to read a standard book. Without NCRT reading a books, don't touch additional book because additional book is more important. It help you both prelims and mains examination. Next, we're going to see as current events. Standard newspaper and news channel list. First thing, current affairs part 1. The Hindu newspaper is very important. If you're reading a newspaper daily, it will help you to writing a mains examination. You need to writing practice for both prelims and mains. If you have a test for, if you have a morning prelims mock test and evening your CSAT test. One day per day you need to take a two tests. Then only it will be easy to cracking examination. The multiple choices question can be asked here. Okay, we'll just see now. Current affairs part one. Vision IAS monthly current affairs given, Flexible daily current affairs inside. These things in order to take everything, I can tell you the Hindu newspaper, you can read it. Next, you can take as Vision. If you have government schemes, you can take a Shankar IAS Academy. They can give some PDF. You go and join in Telegram, it will help you. Next, you can see is current affairs. If you're watching a TV channel, you can use these channels: PIB press release, ad news summary, infographics for government.in, big picture Rajya Sabha, big picture summary. You can take like a discussion method, it will help you. The Hindus videos, the government website, and annual report. These things is very important for current affairs. Next, we have if your reading doesn't matter. If you're taking a smart test, it will be multiple choice to cracking examination. So we need to have test series now, because now we're going to see what the academies they help you to crack examination. First, we can take as RMIAS Academy prelims test series. Next, we have optional for Shankar IAS Academy. If you have Kingsmaker, also best. Okay, if you have idea, you can join it, no problem. Vision IAA series, GS Core test series, test patches from various institute from Telegram they were giving us more institute. You can join and write exam daily. It will help you to cracking examination. Next, you can take us Yojana source for UPSC exam. Daily take at least mark test for CSAT and GS. I'm telling us morning and evening session you have take at least two tests per day, because the examination how the performance is there for you, it will better to make your exam, it will increase your marks or not, you know about yourself, make a self test. Next, we're going to see SAT's additional standard book list only I given here. First is a quantitative aptitude for a competitive examination, R.S. Agarwal. Next, we're going to see a logical reasoning by R.S. Agarwal. Next, we're going to see cracking the CSAT paper 2 Aryan publication. Next, shortcuts in quantitative aptitude by Disha publication. The shortcuts only given from Disha. You can go with first R.S. Agarwal, then you can take a choice as second thing is in Harian, because second thing Harian they can be given as more mark test. It will help you the test series how the questions can be asked here. Okay, these we were covered a limited book list for our UPSC preliminary examination. If I'm telling again repeatedly one thing, if you're taking a single book, you need to read multiple choice of revision. Taking multiple times of revision, it helps you to clearing examination. Don't take much books, is more than 200 books or 300 books, that's not enough. If you're studying one book for multiple times, it's enough to cracking examination. This is by Gomdi Shekhar. Okay, this is go through by Gomdi Shekhar, signing out by for your channel. This is Gomdi Shekhar. Thank you guys.